ask her to touch because I know she is also passionate. What is the role of women in coffee? In this problem we have here, is it because we have kept away the women who are supposed to bring flair, emotion, and all good things into coffee, and we have made it an all-male dominated, you know? So there you are, Cecily.
Thank you, Session Chair. Let me just say it's true that the coffee sector is predominantly a male sector, partly because land is owned by men. The women just provide labor. And I'm only happy that there's a certain clause, and I hope it's looked at when those that are looking at the new law, which provides for some gender inclusion in those committees. So it's a rotational thing where every time a factory is allowed to bring a female representative into the cooperative. But the problem with that is that also they are seen not to be fit because they don't necessarily own coffee. So we need to find a way to make sure we bring more women into the management and leadership of the coffee sector, and make sure that they are well trained. I want to say that it is saddening that we are number 5 in the world, but in Africa we have Ethiopia leading at 39% of coffee. Uganda, believe it or not, is next with about 35%. Tanzania is ahead of us. And I don't believe there's anything special about those countries that we don't have. Ours is just the issue of production and management of our coffee sector. So I would like to first start by saying that, Your Excellency, I strongly believe the coffee sector now needs a special fund. Why do we need a special fund? And I know many development partners would support that. One, most of our factories are still running with very, very old machinery. The machineries that were set up in the 60s and the 70s is what they are using to date. Now, we need to improve those machineries for what is it called? Removing the pulping, yes, pulping. And buy the eco-pulpers because the old ones use a lot of water and there's a lot of waste in it. So, and those eco-pulpers are not cheap. The factories themselves may not be able to afford. I know most governors seated here have been able to buy a few for some factories through support, through the NARIC program and other programs that come in through development partners. But I think we need to consciously upgrade those pulpers so that we go for eco-friendly pulpers so that we can be able to do more, use less water, and there will be less wastage. Number 2, we need to consider using solar dryers so that we are not taking so much time trying to dry our beans, and in the process, some quality of those beans is taken away by over drying them in the sun every day and the handling that goes with it every single day. So if we can get that kind of money, Your Excellency, will be able to do a lot for our farmers. And then make sure that the farmers can access credit facilities, either for their farm inputs or for preparations of their coffee farms at single digits. At the moment, like in Embu, you'll find farmers are borrowing at 15%, 17%, 18%. It's completely unsustainable as a mode of financing. Let me go to my question on how do I think county government can promote local value addition and local consumption. I start by saying that I was very surprised because, you know, I'm just first-time governor. We held an expo in Embu County 3 months ago that the CS Chelugui and CS Kuria came. And then we also held another national expo in readiness for Madaraka, again led by the Cooperatives Ministry and Trade. Now, you'll be surprised at the value addition that people are doing in their homes in a small way. Huge and very good. So what these people need, number 1, is to be able to access the coffee and be able to do more value addition and scale up their levels of production. For example, we have KIPES, and County Aggregation and Industrial Park will be a game changer for our counties and the country at large. Through KIPES, we'll be able to do aggregation at the county level. We'll be able to give these people who are doing value addition an opportunity to come and add value to their coffee, and then we market the coffee. And then we'll be able to get more money going to the farmer. So I'm happy about KIPES. The governors are extremely excited about KIPES, and we are supporting it. And it is a partnership between the national government and the county government. National government is putting in 250 million. County government is putting in 250.